to be true. But I get tired of running. Fuck it, now I'm running with you. With you. So boy, I'm trying to meet your mama on a Sunday. The nigga I love on a Monday. Never need no one else, babe. 'Cause I'll be switching up positions for you. In the kitchen and I'm in the bedroom. I'm in need of lip, they say I'm pumping through holes. I'm out of love, you've been at nothing I wouldn't do, that I won't do. Switching for you. Cooking in the kitchen and I'm in the bedroom. I'm in need of lip, they say I'm pumping through holes. I'm out of love, you've been at nothing I wouldn't do, that I won't do. Switching for you. There's some shit that I usually don't do, but for you I kinda want to. 'Cause you're down for me, and I'm down to. Yeah, I'm down to. Switching up positions for you. There's some shit that I usually don't do, so for you I kinda want to. 'Cause you're down for me, and I'm down to. Switching up positions for you. In the kitchen and I'm in the bedroom. I'm in need of lip, they say I'm pumping through holes. I'm out of love, you've been at nothing I wouldn't do, that I won't do. Switching for you. Cooking in the kitchen and I'm in the bedroom. I'm in need of lip, they say I'm pumping through holes. I'm out of love, you've been at nothing I wouldn't do, that I won't do. Switching for you. Yeah.
I love you, baby, and if it's quite alright, I need you, baby, to on these lonely nights. I love you, baby, trust in me when I say I love you, baby, and if it's quite alright, I need you, baby, to on these lonely nights. I love you, baby, trust in me when I say I love you, love you, love you, baby.
stillness evaporate what you had and what you lost and what you had and what you lost.
Show me a real good time. I never asked for the rainfall. At least I showed up. You showed me nothing at all. It's coming down on me. Water like misery. It's coming down on me. I'm ready, rain on me. Drop, but at least I'm alive. Rain on me, rain, rain, rain. be dry, but at least I'm alive. Rain on me, rain, rain, rain on me, rain, rain. I'd rather be dry, but at least I'm alive. Rain on me, rain, 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 rain on me. Hands up to the sky. I'll be your galaxy. I'm about to fly. Rain on me soon.
OMG, hi everyone.
Hello, everyone. My name is Skywalker,
And I'm Electrolyte.
and we are so happy to be here with you all. Oh my goodness!
This
It
is
feels
so
like I
fun.
can reach out and touch you, but I won't, because 6 feet apart. 6 feet apart.
Give me my 6 feet.
Girl, come on now. We came to get you guys in the mood. Tonight is all about having a wonderful time, connecting with an incredible organization that does some beautiful things for some incredible people, and most importantly, getting y'all in a great, loving mood. It is crazy out there. We are having the time of our lives in here. So let's make sure that we are having a good time with Electra and I. Are you ready, girl?
I am so ready, girl. Sky, how are you, my love?
I am so good. I am giving you Nevada finally showed up to the fucking Electoral College realness, girl.
She
I
woke
said,
up, she
listen,
counted, we're here.
girl. I said, you want me to get and drag in my living room? I do not need an excuse to wear a mermaid gown as it is on a Thursday. You telling me I'm gonna get in front of a webcam? Let's go.
I'm gonna put on every single piece of fabric I
Girl,
own.
I said, oh, that's blue, that's blue. I was even wearing heels. You can't even see my legs because they're wooden, but bitch, I was wearing heels, girl.
I don't even have legs. I balance on top of a unicycle every day.
Girl, and how the hell are you? You're in Illinois. How is everything going on over there?
It is good. There's things are good here. The family's great.
Beautiful
honestly.
fiance. Oh, what a thing to celebrate in the world. Congratulations.
In honor of wayOUT Seattle, I decided to dress up like Jinx Monsoon and just be a glamorous swamp witch.
And also in honor of wayOUT Seattle, I am water. I'm straight up rain girl.
She is the blue.
Raining. We just wanted to say, first and foremost, welcome to the first annual wayOUT Seattle Gala. A round of applause for everyone together. This is an incredible organization. For those of you who are unfamiliar with wayOUT, wayOUT is a incredible non-for-profit organization seeking to empower LGBTQ youth, LGBTQ plus youth. I want to make sure I get them all in there, girl. She's Brooklyn Italian. She's got a list, but she's going to make sure I identify every single one of you because every single one of you is important to identify. I love you. And they go across in many different chapters, helping out different youth from all over the community.
Yes, ma'am.
It is iconic, girl.
Oh my God, it's truly iconic. And because I went to public school, they have given us lovely bullet points about you guys. We have researched
I am
ourselves.
screaming, Electra!
And because I went to public school,
Girl,
it is hard for me to memorize, girl.
I am screaming.
She was a theater girl, but her theater pass is behind her, so monologue memorization is not my strong suit anymore.
Girl, listen, I tried to do 6 out of the 26 letters of the alphabet, and I just fall flat on my face, so don't you worry. Reach
she
straight
said
from the paper doll.
BLT, ate it, went to bed.
Yeah. I can't pronounce on a good day, girl.
But yes, ladies and gentlemen, established in spring of 2020, Seattle is wayOUT's newest chapter. Round of applause for that. We love additions to the family.
Seattle.
With a history of championing LGBTQ plus rights as early as 1973 and permitting LGBTQ plus bars and nightclubs since 1930, Seattle is a pinnacle of LGBTQ plus culture. Today, Seattle has the highest rate of LGBTQ plus families and couples in the United States.
Work! Damn.
Better fucking work. Catch me moving to Seattle, bitch.
You and your partner just go on. Damn.
He's recently wifed up. I don't mind being part of those numbers in that census. So
yes.
I move out there. Seattle has selected the Ruth Ellis Center based in Detroit as its inaugural grant recipient, and all funds tonight raised and in 2020 will be granted to the Ruth Ellis Center.
That is so beautiful. We are just here to give some love and some light to some incredible people that do some incredible work. There is so much homeless and in need LGBTQIA plus youth in this country. And wayOUT is an organization that has so many chapters that are trying to combat that and reverse that. And it is so beautiful. And we have a few people that we would love to thank today. Electra.
Absolutely. Today, we would like to thank our local Pacific Northwestern businesses who generously donated items to the Rainbow Ticket packages. And those folks are Beecher's Cheese, Partners Crackers, Icicle Brewing, and Toffee Cupcakes. Trophy Cupcakes. Toffee Cupcakes. I am so sorry. Again, public school gets me every Sorry, y'all. But yes, I want to send a huge thank you to wayOUT, all of their chapters, and the Ruth Ellis Center. As someone who was a homeless LGBTQ youth while I was in New York, if it wasn't for centers and organizations like this to get myself and fellow clients back up on our feet, we would not be anywhere near where we are today. So a lot of us do owe our livelihoods and our lives to organizations and places like this. So please, another round of applause for the amazing work that's being done across the board.
Freaking real. It is an honor. When they asked Electra and I to come do this, we of course said yes, because it's not just, I think this past election has taught us a lot about our own families, but not just this past election, these past 4 years, these past 20 years have shown us that more oftentimes than not, it is our chosen family that comes through for us in the end. I know it is a very, very difficult time for many families out there. So places and projects like wayOUT are here to not only protect, but lift up. And that's what we are here to do tonight. So with that said, I would love if everyone watching, if you have a little drinkity, I want you to raise it up into the air. We are here, Electra and I, they said, dolls, we need you to just get everyone in the mood. We need everyone to be ready to have a good darn time. So even though I can't hear you, are y'all ready to have a good time with us tonight?
I mean, I'm closer to Seattle than
Girl,
you, but
yeah.
I can hear a faint echo from across the time zone. So I can start hooping and hollering.
Girl, we may have been 3 hours early, but y'all can still scream louder than that. I said, are y'all ready to have a good time with us tonight?
I am actually watching the chat on YouTube live, and they are loving this.
Yes! Okay, good. Oh, so happy to hear that. So if you have a drink in your hand, I would love you to raise it up into the air. If you don't have a drink in your hand, that's okay. Just put your hand in the air or something.
Give a good gay finger wag.
Yeah, maybe look around at all the people that have made worse choices than you. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, we're the only two on their screens right now, girl, so.
Literally. My favorite thing about drinking at home is you can put it in any cup that you want.
My favorite part about drinking at home is that I don't drink water. It's wine and Mountain Dew.
Yeah, literally. For real.
Not in the same glass. Oh, God. Could you imagine? Just a Merlot and a Diet Mountain Dew.
With Mountain Dew, I'm screaming.
I'll take a Merlot with a Mountain Dew chaser.
Raise your drink into the air. We usually have some really jokey toasts that we usually do at our show, but since tonight is such an incredible night, I would love to say, here are to the organizations that not only remember us when we are in need, but lift us up when we are. To wayOUT. Cheers!
Wow. Oh, I'm real brave with this lipstick.
Yeah, for real. Like, girl, for real. Oh.
Cutie cat.
Hello. Hello. Oh my God. Thank you so much, Electrolyte and Skywalker. Like, you two give so much life. It's been awesome getting to know you, and you're so fun. I think that everybody here should go follow them on Instagram. As for me, hello. I'm Laura Randall. My pronouns are she, her, and I'm a member of the wayOUT Seattle chapter. My chapter co-members are Carlin Chase, Ariel Rayfield, and Hannah Kuffner. And each of us is so glad that you're spending your Thursday night with us. We know a big competition for lots of things to do tonight, but we're super happy that you chose this. I know that for many of you, this is probably your first wayOUT event. It's my first wayOUT event too. wayOUT's mission is actually pretty simple. I know Sky and Electra touched on this. So wayOUT exists to empower local organizations and entrepreneurs by advancing programs supporting LGBTQ+ youth in places where society tells them that it's not okay to be who they really are. wayOUT started back in 2016. I'm sure we can all remember that time. Donald Trump had just been elected president, and a group of friends in San Francisco got together to figure out how they could use their resources, energy, time, and networks to ensure security for programs that support queer, trans, non-binary, lesbian, gay, and bisexual youth. These friends realized that there are already phenomenal organizations on the ground in rural, suburban, and urban centers, in Black, Brown, Latinx, Indigenous, and white communities doing the work to lift up LGBTQ+ youth, to provide them life-saving and life-affirming services, regardless of who was elected president. So with that, wayOUT was born. So fast forward now to 2020. Might have heard of it. I think you're probably all familiar. wayOUT chapters have spread to 4 cities, and this year we received almost 200 grant applications for wayOUT support from incredible organizations across the US supporting LGBTQ youth programming. Here in Seattle, we were already in lockdown. It was post-March when we decided to launch our chapter. And we talked about putting off our fundraising efforts for a year, but realized that the needs of LGBTQ+ youth do not wait. In fact, the pandemic has brought new challenges in the fight for advocacy and empowerment for queer youth. As social services and programming have moved to almost 100% online, LGBTQ+ youth have had to rediscover their support systems, communities, and chosen families. Additionally, the economic impacts of the pandemic have disproportionately cut off access to resources for queer youth of color. Queer, Black, and Brown young people are also often seeing their very lives debated in headlines across this country without being fully invited to participate in society with dignity. The pandemic, economic recession, protests for racial justice, and presidential election have underscored that we need to double down on our efforts to protect and fight for the rights of marginalized communities, particularly Black and Brown LGBTQ+ youth. So this is the backdrop that we on the Seattle wayOUT chapter went into selecting a partner organization. And we have had the great honor of selecting the Ruth Ellis Center in Detroit, Michigan. The Ruth Ellis Center, or REC, is a truly incredible place. And I'm so excited that you all get to be introduced to them tonight. And this is the type of work that we all get to support together. So to learn more about REC, it's best to know who Ruth Ellis actually was. So I have a quick video for you.
My name is Ruth Charlotte Ellis, and I was born July the 23rd, 1899, in Springfield, Illinois. I didn't know anything about lesbians. Everything was hush, hush. I wasn't in what you call a closet. Never.
She was with her partner, Babe, for 30 years. They came to Detroit and they opened their home up to young people who needed a place to go.
And that's the house where we had all the lesbians and the gay people to gather on the weekend. It was sort of a haven for the young people who didn't have any place to go. And we'd let them stay there until they'd get on their feet. If they get a job, sometime we'd try to help them through school.
She was a trailblazer. She was an entrepreneur. She ran her own business.
In the LGBT communities, we've had a history of forming our own safe spaces. When we decided, well, we're going to do this thing, we need a safe space for our LGBTQ youth, we need to have a name for this place.
Everything that we believed should be here at the Ruth Ellis Center was sort of embodied in Ruth herself. Fierceness, the strength, the compassion, the understanding, the playful attitude.
In 2000, that's the year that we cut the ribbon.
This is the ribbon that Ruth cut on the original Ruth Ellis Center located at 6 Mile and Woodward. She cut this ribbon on September 9th, 2000.
That was the beginning of the Ruth Ellis Center. We just knew that these young people needed a safe place where they can just be themselves. We've come a long way.
Ruth's name is an aspirational thing here. It's a standard that we live up to. It's who we are. We draw from that legacy.
Tell your story. Let everyone know. There's a lot of history that's being unknown because people won't talk about their life. So I think it's important that you talk about your life. Let other people know what you've gone through. Speak up and express yourself.
Oy, that video, right? Like, am I crying? Are you crying? Maybe I should stop drinking my Icicle Brewing IPA. Like I've had too much, or my period starting tomorrow. Yeah, that video is really good. So as you can tell, the Ruth Ellis Center is the type of place that has community and life-changing services for LGBTQ+ youth baked into the foundation of the organization. A particular aspect of the Ruth Ellis Center that we at the Seattle chapter were drawn to is the Center for Lesbian and Queer Women and Girls, what everyone at the Ruth Ellis Center calls the CLQ. The CLQ does some incredible programming, from intergenerational relationship building and mentorship between young queers and older lesbians, to trauma-informed care, to voter registration, to providing sexual health resources for queer teens and young adults. And someone I've had the pleasure of getting to know in this work is Kathy Griffin-Futch, who's the program manager for the CLQ at the Ruth Ellis Center. Kathy brings her passion, intelligence, and authenticity to work every day as she fosters intentional programming for young queers, lesbians, and trans folks. Kathy is with us tonight, and I'm delighted to introduce her to you.
My name is Kathy Griffin-Futch, and I am the program manager for the Center of Lesbian and Queer Women and Girls at the Ruth Ellis Center, which is a program of the Ruth Ellis Center. I am so excited to be a part of this fundraising event and fundraising activity because the CLQ program stands out, and it stands out in Detroit. We are the only lesbian and queer centered program for self-identifying lesbian and queer women and girls in the entire city, actually in the entire state of Michigan. So I think that's important, and that's one of the reasons why we stand out. One of the things that I want you to focus on tonight is why the CLQ program is in place. Just giving you a little history on Ruth Ellis. Ruth Ellis was a Black woman at the age of 99 who died being a lesbian. She did some tremendous work in the Detroit area and in the community. And up until the age of 99, she lived out. She was not in any closets. The Ruth Ellis Center decided to develop the CLQ program in honor of Ruth Ellis herself. So the CLQ is a drop-in center for lesbian and queer women and girls. Our focus is youth, but we do have intergenerational programming because we feel like the mentorship of older lesbians is very, very important to our youth today. There's so many other aspects than just being gay or queer that older women can give us. And that's part of the reason why we decided to start intergenerational programming. One of the things that I would like to say would probably be a challenge is funding. Anytime you think about a nonprofit organization, funding is always an issue. When you talk about grants and grant money, it's a lot of different organizations fighting for the same dollars. So the Ruth Ellis Center and the CLQ program is constantly thinking of ways to step out of the box, to be attractive, to get those dollars so that we can keep those services in place. One of the things that I would like to say and probably really stand firm on is the program creating safe spaces for women and girls that identify as lesbian. That is so important in the city of Detroit, especially in the time that we live in. Is more important now, I feel, than it has ever been before. Let's remember, hate crime still exists. Women still today are being treated as second-class citizens. And that's a big issue. So being able to have the funding we need to float this program and keep this program sustainable is very important. Another reason why I feel that it's important is because a lot of our youth really depend on this program because they have nowhere else to go. They have nowhere else to congregate. Starbucks is not as safe as it used to be, especially with COVID-19 being put in place. So we definitely had to create a safe space for youth to be able to come and be themselves. Part of our programming, our daily programming, is basically, again, I said the center is a drop-in center for the community to come and read books. We have a library. We also have a computer lab that they are able to access. Just recently, we were able to help 10 to 18-year-olds register to vote. And this will be their first time to be able to vote in a November election. So the CLQ program assisted in that process. They were able to use our computer system and our internet system in order to be able to do so. I was very, very proud about that because, again, this is their first time ever voting, and the November election is so important. So I'm glad we were able to assist them with that. Some more programming that we have 5 areas of service that I like to talk about. Education and employment is a big one for us. We're always pushing our clients to better themselves in whatever capacity that looks like. Arts and culture is another area of service. Our third area of service this one is not mentioned very often, but it's parenting. Lesbian and queer women do have kids, so we focus on that. And another one is community resources. When I say community resources, we have a feminine hygiene pantry where any low-income student can come and get tampons, pads, and liners for free every single month. The cost in that could rise. That is ran 100% on donations. So that is definitely something that's needed. A lot of people access it, a lot of youth access it. And that is one thing that really is outside of the box that we really hold close to our heart, because if you think about it, that's not something that women are able to ask for every single day, and it can get costly when you're on a low income budget. So we do provide feminine hygiene products for youth, low income youth. Another thing is a diaper pantry that we have, and that's ran strictly on 100% donations, meaning a mother with kids, no matter how many it is, that's in diaper age, can come to the CLQ program every single month and pick up diapers for their kids. And the only thing they need is their ID, and that's it. And if they don't have ID, we still don't turn anybody away. They're more than welcome to access our community resources. COVID-19 has definitely impacted my program. And what I mean by that is a lot of workshops and empowerment workshops that we have for women that's usually done face-to-face is now being done online. My personal opinion is you don't get the same effect from an online workshop than you would get face to face. And so attendance started off low in the beginning, but the more we get into online workshops and online activities, the more and more services and attendance picks up. The work that I do is definitely my purpose and my passion. So whatever I had to do to figure out how to keep the community engaged and be there for the community, I was willing to try to figure that out. But other than that, I'm here for it. I'm here for the change. The community has definitely been supportive of those changes. And I'm just happy to be in a position where I can encourage women, uplift women, support women, because I definitely am everything women. That's when I'm at my best, is when I'm in a room full of women. That definitely is my spot. I'm definitely aware of it. And anytime I'm in a position to help a woman, I'll always help a woman because women help me. And so, again, thank you, wayOUT, for your support, your continuing, unwavering support. And thank you for thinking of the CLQ program and the Ruth Ellis Center.
Thank you so much, Kathy. Can't like plus one that enough. Like I'm also at my best in a room full of women. We're so, so grateful for you. Thank you, not just for the work that you do in these young people's lives every day, but also for taking the time to share it with us. And so I'm super excited now to introduce you all to the next performer, Deidre Diesson-Smith. And Deidre is a former youth specialist at the Ruth Ellis Center, a current member of the intergenerational program at the CLQ, and a hip hop artivist. And that's artist and activist for all you out there. Just smash them together. So Deidre, take it away. We can't wait to hear what you have for us.
So this is a verse from On My Detroit Everything for you, Kathy. Thank you so much for everything. I ain't gonna lie, life is hard. And demons try to taunt you like, where's your God, huh? I reply, I'm gonna show you what the faith do. Constantine dripping with the Byzantine Jesus. Hey, you ever seen a Technicolor coat on the goat of Detroit with the flow? Shall I gloat? I guess you could say the rhymes that I wrote is 80% fact and 20% hope. The industry today is 20% yes, 30% whack, 50% no. They forget long trip on boats of the slave noose looking like a gold chain rope. How do you explain though? Does it have me in it? How you gonna leave D out the ingredient? Y'all hell bent on disproving the flow. Is heaven sent, it's sick. Leave a straight jacket vent. Let me bend. I'm on my Detroit everything. Been on my Detroit everything. Get on your Detroit everything. So clean on my Detroit everything. Hey, we on our Detroit everything. Hey, get on your Detroit everything. Hey, been on our Detroit everything. So clean on my Detroit everything. Hey, I had dreams of putting my city on. The rose grew from the sludge of the Synagro. Them bros don't hear me though. Cold since I was rocking a rose gold herringbone. Now fill my cup to the brim. This the winner circle. Now why you messing with them? Huh? I unlearn what they teach us, extinguish the flame. I've been enlightened Prometheus, the God in me. Mary, Mary, it's a God MC. You shall get buried. Thou shalt not with raw D, all he face 1,000 deaths like you face shave raw he's. Boy, please, I breathe this ish on my Detroit everything leadership. I'm entitled to everything Deidre gets. Following my footprints before I lead this itch, and you learn. See, everything is everything. What it means is every season gotta change. You know, you win some, you lose some. I just want to see the money flow like food times. But hey, we on our Detroit everything. Been on my Detroit everything. Get on your Detroit everything. So clean on my Detroit everything. We got Kathy on our Detroit everything. CLQ on the Detroit everything. Ruth Ellis on that Detroit everything. wayOUT on your Detroit everything. Hey, get on your Detroit everything. Move on your Detroit everything. Hey, pray in your Detroit everything. Hey, stay in your Detroit everything.
Yes, love, love, love. It's so damn good. So little tidbit is I've watched Deidre perform that like 8, 10 times now, and it still gets me. Like I'm just like, I'm a Detroit everything. So in addition to following Sky and Electra on Instagram, you should give Deidre a follow and a listen on Spotify. So now I want to take all that energy and turn our attention to the impact that people like Deidre and Kathy have on youth at the Ruth Ellis Center. So I got a little video for you.
We provide a safe space. And I feel like as long as it's safe, as long as everybody is interacting, being able to dance and come and be themselves, I feel like it means a lot.
The first time here, I cried because it was like, I thought I was the only person in the world, right? And it was a pretty amazing experience because everybody was so welcoming, right? Like nobody made me feel weird or like something was wrong with me.
If you're a part of the LGBTQ community and you don't know where to go, like this is the best place to come for you to find who you want to be.
Ruth Ellis Center saved my life, to be honest. Before Ruth Ellis Center, I didn't really have many friends. I didn't like anyone. And then when I came to Ruth Ellis Center, everybody was all nice and sweet. And everybody wanted to know who I was. And it was just like, okay, I guess I could be comfortable here. And that's how I became comfortable at Ruth Ellis.
You're gonna see laughter, you're gonna see voguing, you're gonna see people expressing who they wanna be, you're gonna see like everything. You're going to see just fun.
Ruth Ellis herself liked to dance, and that's our favorite thing to do here. It's like all else matters, and then dance is life. Voguing is also a form of language. So it's like even when you see them out here dancing, the music is loud. You think that they're not talking. They're talking. Like they're communicating, they're having the best conversation that you will never know about. That's what I think ballroom is, like a way for LGBTQ people to like talk.
I was ecstatic. I'm like, a health and wellness center right under where I work and where I'm at all the time. Like, who wouldn't like that? We don't have a lot of affirming health centers in this area of Detroit. So it's like, to have that, it was just extremely helpful.
I mean, you see these people mostly like every day. So they really like my family for real. We get along and they're very cool, very helpful.
The Ruth Ellis Center, it makes me feel great. It makes me feel safe, loved. It makes me feel happy.
If you want to be that free spirit that is gender queer, or if you want to be that girl that you never were able to be at home, or if you want to be that boy that you were never able to be, like this is the place for you to find who you want to be and what makes you comfortable.
Ruth Ellis to me is home. Yeah, home.
Like, wow. I'm trying to show up at the Ruth Ellis Center, right? Like, can I go? You all want to go with me? Like, it's incredible. The way those queer young people talk about belonging, like so assuredly, I think is enviable in any space. So I want to take a moment to check in, like, how's everybody doing? I know you're all tuning in on YouTube, so there's a chat. I know you've been using it. So comment something that you've loved so far, like what's going on with you, how you're feeling. And it's totally okay if you want to comment that your favorite part so far is me. You don't have to say that, but just if you wanted to, it's fine. Like, I'm okay with it. But okay, reversing a little bit, and in all seriousness, we're logged on tonight because we are making an exclamation of support for LGBTQ+ youth, particularly Black and brown, queer and trans kids. We are here because we believe that the fight for safety and security for queer youth is worth our time, our heart, and our money. I was not fortunate enough to be out when I was growing up, when I was a teen, or really even as a young adult. I did not have access to older queer mentors, to sexual health resources, or to any programming aimed at LGBTQ+ youth. I know that for me and other queer adults, we often look back at our childhood and think like, if I had only had a gay fairy godmother. Well, I want to make sure that LGBTQ youth in 2020 won't have to look back and think that. I want to invest in places like the Ruth Ellis Center to make sure that LGBTQ+ youth have access to life-affirming services. And I hope you want to invest with me. So obviously we are asking for donations tonight, and asking for donations in 2020 is a little bit different. We'd expect nothing less. It's 2020, like what has been the same as we could expect? So here's the deal. As we get into different giving levels and talking through that, you're gonna have two ways to give. First is you can text wayOUT to 44321. You did not have to have a pen. You did not have to write that down, like it's gonna come on the screen. Or second, there's gonna be a link that's going into the chat periodically. You can click that, open up a new tab. I'll still be here in YouTube, still talking to you. That will take you to a secure giving page called Give Lively, and you can enter your gift information on there. I encourage you all to keep using the chat function through all of this. So now that we have logistics out of the way, I want to share how your gift will enable the Ruth Ellis Center to deliver transformational services for LGBTQ+ youth every day. So a gift of $1,000 will provide 5 youth with cell phones so that they can access teletherapy. This is an absolutely essential service during COVID, while youth can't go to the clinic like they regularly would. We want to make sure that queer youth do not have their access to mental health counseling disrupted because we are in a pandemic. I know for me personally, like I'd be hella lost without my tele-access to my therapist in this time. So that's what this type of giving can support at the Ruth Ellis Center. So I'm gonna pop over. Hopefully you've all been texting, opening up that giving link and see if we have some gifts coming in. Okay, and so I'm gonna shout out some thank yous. So I see a gift coming in from Carlin Chase. Thank you so much, Carlin, for your generosity. I'll wait a little bit here. I see another gift from Nancy Chase. Thank you so much. This is awesome. Seeing a few other gifts come in at different amounts. So I'm just gonna shout you out. I'm just gonna say, hey, thanks. I see a gift from Alexandra Moore coming in. Thank you so much. Okay, so let's move on. I'm already so grateful for the impact that we've made. A gift of $750 will provide a full year of counseling for families struggling with their child's identity. I cannot stress enough the importance of this extensive type of support. We know that the experience of coming out never stops, and how families handle this news varies drastically from family to family. The Ruth Ellis Center understands that they not only serve LGBTQ+ youth, but they also serve families and communities. I am in awe of their commitment to collective mental health care. So with that, I'm gonna refresh here. Oh my gosh, so many new gifts. Okay, I'm gonna try to catch up. So I wanna say thank you so much to Amy Reams for your gift at $750. Gifts coming in at other levels we have to thank. I see Abby Chase. I see Katie Heisenreiter. I see Molly Dupree. I see Kevin Zhang. I see Michael Helsel. Oh my gosh, like it's just like too much. They're actually going too fast. I think I missed some. I'll come back to those. Keep doing it. I love this. Like my phone cannot keep up with this. I see Robert Milkerson. Thank you so much. Shane Giddens. Like you all are just blowing my mind with your generosity. I see a gift from Rachel. So yeah, keep at it. Let's move on to the next level. Like you all are donating a lot. And I mean, what that says to me is like you are so trusting and invested in the services that the Ruth Ellis Center is delivering. So it's just like hella inspiring. Okay, so a gift of $500 provides a hot meal for 50 young people at the drop-in center. Of course, this looks a little different in the time of COVID. I know Kathy touched on it earlier. So now instead of being able to hang out inside the facility, young people can schedule free meal pickup every Friday. So they can go and just like get a like to-go box of food. And though the delivery of this service looks a bit different, the outcome is the same. Queer youth have a safe place to get nutritious food. So with that, at $500, I see a gift from Ariel Rayfield come in, Aubrey Fitzpatrick, Connor Kreutz, Hannah Kuffner, I see you. We have an anonymous donor. Thank you so much. Oh, Megan Von Stroh, Jesse Waters. Oh my God, I can't keep up. You all are incredible. So with that, I'm gonna refresh one more time. Okay, well, good thing I did. Katie Egerton, thank you. Let's move on and see what else we can do with these funds we're raising. So a gift of $250 provides a month of prescription coverage for 3 young people. We saw this called out a lot in that video we just saw before we got to this giving portion of the evening. The Ruth Ellis Center ensures that queer youth have access to the medications they need. We know about the social determinants of health and that Black communities have been hit hardest by the pandemic. And we are unwilling to accept the financial and systemic barriers to medications for Black queer youth. So the Ruth Ellis Center makes sure these youth have what they need. And we've already been seeing like a ton of incredible giving, but I want to like sort of pause here. And I know $250 can seem like maybe more than you were thinking about giving tonight. But I want us to think about all the happy hours that we haven't spent money on in the past 8 months. And like, I know, like, cool, Laura, like you're really upping the vibe, talking about all the stuff we're missing. But for real, like take those missed happy hours and don't think about like that all the happy hours it could have been, but think about how you can turn that into action. And I think that this giving level, like I really challenge you, is a great way to do that. So with that, I am seeing donations come in from Abigail Kroon. I see Lauren DeCambio. I see Alexandra and Marco. Oh, I'm sorry, Alexandra and Marco. Iljadika? Maybe. This is not my strong suit, but so grateful for your gift. So thank you so much. I saw Adrian Moore come in. I saw Katie Fox and Allie Mae come in. Oh, I see a gift. First of all, let's stop here. I see a gift made in honor of Noki, who is Ariel Rayfield's dog. So, Ariel, like, just FYI, you might want to go get your credit card from Noki. Your little corgi's running around with it. I see a gift from Adelina Solis. Thank you so much. So let's keep going. I love like all this energy. It's phenomenal. I hope y'all are blowing up the chat. So a gift of $100 provides a month of groceries to an LGBTQ plus youth experiencing homelessness. Again, I know we've touched on it briefly, but haven't really dug too much into this side of the Ruth Ellis Center. But amidst the breadth of Ruth Ellis programming, the center also has a licensed 9-bed residential care facility for self-identifying LGBTQ plus youth who are ages 12 to 17. And this donation ensures that these youth stay well fed while they are unstably housed. And I already my phone's just like refreshing. Before I get there, I also wanted to let you all know that we have a little bit of a surprise for you. So we have 2 pretty bomb-ass gift baskets that we're raffling off after the event. We'll email you tomorrow. So how this works is for every $100 that you donate, your name is entered into the raffle. So if you donate $200, you get your name in there 2 times. You can probably do math. So the gift baskets are filled with some incredible stuff. Like there's a facial set from Dermaboss, which is a queer woman-owned Seattle business. And all of my friends on this call know that I'm obsessed with facial care. So I'm gonna enter my name in that. I need to go get on here and donate $100. There's a handmade macrame from a local Seattle artist. There's some home goodies, there's a cute houseplant in the basket, and there's awesome wayOUT swag. So get to donating. And let me see if I can catch up here. So I see a gift from Catherine Kraigbaum. I see a gift from Nicole Hull. Nikki, sorry, I called you Nicole. You wrote Nicole. So Nikki, shout out. I see a gift from Sam Winters. I see a gift from Ben Waters. Thank you so much. I see a gift from Kristen Brogso. That sounds right. I think I got it. And yeah, so I also wanted to let you all know that we're kind of keeping track of these. Obviously, that's how I'm saying your name. You're duh. I figured you are. So we're basically at $15,000 almost. So we want to get over that line. We're at 14,460. So saying that, I think we can do it as we move on to our next level. Let's hit 15. So the final giving level for the night is what a gift of $50 can do. So a gift of $50 will provide 25 round trip bus tickets for LGBTQ plus youth to get to the center. And we do not want transportation to be a barrier for any young person. If they need to pick up food, medication, clothes, pads or tampons, or attend a health appointment, we do not want the fee of the bus to get in the way. This is so important. I think that sometimes people don't think of stuff like this, like transportation. These are the barriers that we want to remove to make sure LGBTQ plus youth can access the full breadth of services that they deserve. So at $50, and I'm saying $50, but y'all are donating whatever your heart desires, and I fucking love it. So keep doing that. Forget what I'm saying. Keep doing what you're doing. You're on it. So I see a gift coming in from Ari Jones. I see a gift. I think I said Ben. I said Kristen. From Sean Backelder. Yeah, let's go with that. From Vinny Lee. I see a gift from Brooke Brebois. That's my wife. She's in the other room. Thanks, Brooke. I see from Ari Lipsky. Thank you so much. Oh, a few more anonymous donations just popped up here. So thank you so much, everybody. Oh my gosh, we hit 15. It's like my number just like shot up. So now we're at 15,170. Like, thank you. That is all, like 100% of that. Like, just to be really clear, like all of this is for the Ruth Ellis Center. Like, we at wayOUT, we just want to like share them with you. We thought they were really, really awesome in the grant application, and we wanted to let everybody know. So all of that is going to the Ruth Ellis Center to help them keep doing what they're doing. So yeah, holy shit, I'm like so excited. I'm blown away by your generosity, and thank you for walking through this experience with us, doing all of this like giving virtually. And I know that technology can be a bit challenging. Maybe you're like still filling out your credit card information. You're still like trying to text wayOUT as aggressively as you can to 44321. Maybe deciding that you want another like raffle ticket to your name. I don't know, just an idea. So while everybody is finishing up, I want to share with you a fun performance by Electrolyte, who you met at the beginning of the program. She kicked us off, and I think you'll enjoy this.
With no one around. Except my glove light. Ah, that's better. This isn't your average everyday darkness. This is advanced darkness.
The fortune queen of New Orleans was brushing her cat in her black limousine. On the back seat were scratches from the marks of men, her fortune she had won. Couldn't see through the tinted glass. She said, "Home, James," and he hit the gas. I followed her to some darkened room. She took my money, she said, "I'll be with you soon." Dark lady laughed and danced and lit the candles one by one. Danced to her gypsy music till the blue was dawn. Till the clock struck on the 12. She told me more about me than I knew myself. She dealt 2 cards, a queen and a 3, and mumbled some words that were so strange to me. And then she turned up a 2-eyed jack. My eyes saw red, but the cards still stayed black. She said, "The man you love is secretly true to someone else who is very close to you. My advice is that you leave this place, never come back and forget you ever saw my face." Dark lady laughed and danced and lit the candles one by one. Danced to her gypsy music till the blue was done. Dark lady played black magic till the clock struck on the 12. She told me more about me than I knew myself. So I ran home and crawled in my bed. I couldn't sleep because of all the things she said. Then I remembered her strange perfume and how I smelled it once in my own room. So I sneaked back and caught her with my man, laughing and kissing till they saw the gun in my hand. The next thing I knew, they were dead on the floor. Dark lady would never turn a card up anymore. Dark lady laughed and danced and lit the candles one by
I like got a little nervous there. Like that was intense. That was good. And I liked the ending, but that got a little intense, right? Thank you so much, Electrolyte. Like, I love you. You're awesome. In that time, we of course got a few more donations, and I want to shout out a few more people. Thank you so much. I saw a super generous, incredible gift come through from Elliot and Amanda. Saw some more donations come in from Jim and Julie. So thank you both, or both, all four of you. And truly, like, I don't think I can get together the words to fully express my gratitude for you all and your generosity tonight. I hope that this last hour has made you feel hopeful for a better future for LGBTQ plus youth, while also feeling connected to community, even though we're digital. And as we close out the event, I want to especially send love to the trans folks in our extended queer family, as it is National Trans Awareness Week. And to each and every person on this video, thank you for joining us in this work. We're all in this together. And one last thing, I know that for me personally, and hopefully you feel the same way, I want a little more Deidre in my life. So I'm gonna sign off. I love you all, and I'm gonna leave you with one more performance by Deidre D'Essen Smith. Stay safe and stay well.
Golden words that leave the residue of diamond dust that falls from my lips into soil as gems for men to glean. I drove past the damsel in distress in my Chevy Broham muscle machine. I'm mean, clean, finely sculpted from head to toe. Feed you a heaping helping of soul food till you don't want no more. I keep the crack into my aquarium Atlantis. And I gave the consciousness of God to the praying mantis. How can you stand this? You can't, but my plan is to not give a damn of what you can and can't stand by letting my voice resound to near and far away planets, where inhabitants recognize that I am the stardust accentuating the galaxy's canvas. And must I say that the Milky Way was named after my bust and the sustenance it hands us. Stature big, Dukembe Mutombo, and I can't stop till the checks is jumbo. Brothers ain't rapping on the mic, they mumble. I'll put a spell on you, it's blood and gumbo. I'm so humble, but you know I'm gung-ho on taking this genre to how high the sun goes, how they crumble. Until it hun with a Sun Tzu combo within this mondo. I'm telling y'all I seen God last night staring back in the mirror with a compass like, just head north and use your force. Follow the drinking gourd if you lose your course. I said, of course. Now I'm upward bound. If the weaponry fails, I'ma use my sound. Nothing feels better than how I feel right now. Alert to Septuagint, cause holy cow. It's scarlet red, I bleed to get the bread I need. I put rhyme to rhythm like it's the air I breathe. I feel it in my gut like watching Hillary concede. I'm telling you the truth, you can read it on Wikipedia. The media is all fake, trying to pacify you with milk and no shake. That's no action, a lot of relaxing. That's what they hella call decree retracting. A lot of y'all shook and couldn't believe it happened. I seen it from the jump, you was milly rocking and dabbing. I was preoccupied with organizing and rapping, activism and trapping, extended bellies and rations. Word, need more verb and Somalia. It's a call for action and it's a mission for all you. If you locked up in a bee, then I'll mail you. A lot of rappers telling you dreams, I won't sell you. Listen, I done battled some things, I won't tell you. But I've been resurrected a queen, I won't fail you. And my friends never see me fold in a crisis. Hit them with the flow so you know who the nicest. You can see the gun, but you don't know where the knife is. Point me at a foe, let me go, I leave him lifeless. He ain't playing dead, no Machiavellian scheme. Brother, how you claiming God when you barely a king? Come on now, king. I'm King Jaffe Joffa. Don't show me the safe when I know it's under the sofa. This is hip hop and it's feeling like it's a poster. Got a chastity belt for you vultures raping the culture. I'm mastering the masculine and feminine both. I got a gentleman, a lady friend, I'm digging them both. I be getting bread and butter like a cinnamon toast. If you let my mama tell it, I'll be doing the most. I've been bold since Ludacris was throwing them bows. I've been cold, they froze in a mannequin pose. I've been dope since Ziploc was bagging the coke. I ain't lying, see me shine like the Vatican's Pope. The lyrics is hope. Yeah, I know you got an ego, they gotta be stroked, but after this, I gotta be goat. The greatest of all time, creator of hard rhymes, exterminate your kind. I'm cunning like Shere Khan, a beautiful fusion, brain and pure brawn. I'll be talking to God, like, look at what you've done. He be talking to me like, you got it, just have fun. Get happy as 2 times. They soft against croutons, The skill, the talent, the time, and the moment is ours. I'm all woman, but I feel like the man of the hour. The grind, the muscle, the hustle, the money, the power. And if they're getting out of line, they're getting devoured. Thanks.
On a summer evening, baby, you're the end of June. I want your belly and that summer feeling, getting washed away in you. Breathe me in, breathe me out. I don't know if I could ever go without watermelon sugar high. Watermelon sugar high, 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 watermelon sugar high. I just wanna taste it, I just wanna taste it, watermelon sugar high. Tastes like strawberries on a summer evening, and it sounds just like a song. I want your belly and that summer feeling. I don't know if I could ever go without watermelon sugar high, 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 watermelon sugar high. I just wanna taste it, I just wanna taste it, watermelon sugar high. I just wanna taste it, I just wanna taste it, watermelon sugar high, watermelon sugar. Clock strikes upon the hour and the sun begins to fade. Still enough time to figure out how to chase my blues away. I'm gonna ride up till now. It's the light of day that shows me how. And when the night falls, loneliness comes. Oh, I wanna dance with somebody. I wanna feel the heat with somebody. Yeah, I wanna dance with somebody. With somebody who loves me. Oh, I wanna dance with somebody. I wanna feel the heat with somebody. Yeah, I wanna dance with somebody. With somebody who loves me. I've been in love and lost my senses, spinning through the town. Sooner or later, the fever ends, and I wind up feeling down. I need a man who'll take a chance on a love that burns hot enough to last. So when the night falls, my lonely heart falls. Oh, I wanna dance with somebody. Tastes like strawberries on a summer evening.